The neighbors saw everything. 14 neighborhood app posts about Disney and Pixar movies. One clue, 12 seconds, 1 point, let's check the app. I don't care what the law says about supers. Yesterday, a man in a blue suit caught a falling commuter one-handed and was gone before the news vans. I felt safe for the first time in 15 years, and I will not be apologizing. The answer is The Incredibles, 2004. Edna Mode was voiced by the film's own director, Brad Bird. The magical house at the end of town is very obviously cracking, and every single member of that family is acting like the walls are fine. There is a community meeting Tuesday, and they had better attend. The answer is Encanto, 2021. We Don't Talk About Bruno topped the Billboard Hot 100, the first song from a Disney animated film to do it in 29 years. Lost, one shoe, glass, single, left on the big steps downtown around midnight. The Prince is going door to door with it, which the HOA agrees is an unusual enforcement method, but technically permitted. The answer is Cinderella, 1950. The film's success pulled Walt Disney Studios out of serious post-war debt. I took my daughter to the boy band concert. A large red creature appeared. The band kept playing. The creature crowd surfed. My daughter says it was the best night ever, and I need this investigated. The answer is Turning Red, 2022. Its director, Domi Shi, became the first woman to solely direct a Pixar feature film. One afternoon of unseasonal weather, and the entire harbor is solid, and nobody has seen the new queen since the coronation. I am not saying those facts are related. I am saying them in order. The answer is Frozen, 2013. On release, it became the highest-grossing animated film ever made, and it held that record for 5 years. Health inspection update from the fancy French place. Yes, there was a rat in the kitchen. Also, the soup has never been better, and I simply report what I see. The answer is Ratatouille, 2007. Brad Bird took over the project mid-production and rewrote it. The original director still shares a story credit. The two new boys on the piazza are sweet, punctual, and at least one of them is a fish. My grandmother knows, your grandmothers all know. We are being polite about it. The answer is Luca, 2021. The town of Porto Rosso is a tribute to Hayao Miyazaki's Porco Rosso. To whatever is in my son's closet, we have installed a nightlight, we have closed the door, and yet the screams continue, mostly mine. If scaring children is your job, I would like to speak with your supervisor. The answer is Monsters, Inc. 2001, and the toddler's real name is Mary. It's visible in her crayon drawings in the film. Complaint: moving truck idled 45 minutes on our street, while the departing family's toys staged what I can only describe as a coordinated rescue operation. 2 of them were driving the truck. The movers do not remember doing so. I am filing with the association. The answer is Toy Story, 1995. It was the first entirely computer-animated feature film ever released. Update from the hillside. The housemates have built their unresponsive friend a glass display case, flowers arrive daily, and woodland animals are standing guard in shifts. The answer is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, 1937. Lucille Laverne voiced both the Queen and the Hag in the same film. To the woman in the fur coat going door to door asking about puppies. Every neighbor on this street saw you. The police have been contacted by at least 40 of us, and your coat is not even good fur. The answer is 101 Dalmatians, 1961. The film pioneered Xerox technology to copy drawings onto cells, the only way to animate all those spots on budget. My dentist's office tank is missing one clownfish. His father has reportedly crossed the entire ocean about it. Patients, please stop staging escapes during cleanings. The answer is Finding Nemo, 2003. The director himself, Andrew Stanton, voiced the seagull's famous cry, "Mine!" Missing. Elderly gentleman, last seen attached to his house. If a Victorian home passes over Route 9 this afternoon, that is him, and honking will not help. The answer is Up, 2009. And here's the part the neighbors didn't know. Up was the first animated film ever to open the Cannes Film Festival. The house on the corner has had the caseworker out 3 times this month, and whatever they adopted at the shelter is not covered by any pet policy I have ever read. This is a quiet street, or it was. The answer is Lilo and Stitch, 2002. And the neighbor is right to be confused. Stitch was voiced by the film's own co-writer and director, Chris Sanders. 14 points available, 11 or more, and you are the Neighborhood Watch. Comment your score and the post that felt too real.
Independent fan-made quiz, not affiliated with any neighborhood app or Disney. Subscribe to Magic Quiz Club and pick your next quiz on screen.